up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Nikki, and for those of you who do know me, sorry, thank you so much for coming back for yet another video. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below so you never miss a video from me, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I post and upload a video. Also, hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what types of videos you guys would like to see next. Any feedback or just any positive comments or any stories, testimonies, anything that you would like to share with me. I definitely want to hear it. And I do read the comments that I receive. So it would just mean so much to me if you guys would, leave a comment down below. Now, for this particular video, I am asking that anybody that comments, please leave a positive comment, leave a positive message, or just a story in general if you relate to the topic, or you have a family member or a friend that definitely relates to the topic, because I have family members who relates to the topic and I relate to it as well. Now, let's just go ahead and get into the video. I decided to do the video in my bedroom because my bedroom is pretty much like an expression of me, who I am as a person. So I wanted to make this video, real personal, and I just feel more open and more personal when I'm in my bedroom, because this space is me. It's who I am, whether it's clean, neat, cluttery, whatever, it's me. So I just really wanted to do this video. It's been on my mind for a while, but I haven't been in the mental head space to film anything. And anytime I thought about picking up the camera and recording, it was just kind of like, I really don't feel like it. I don't have much to say. I don't really feel like doing any makeup videos. I'm not feeling inspired. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. And sometimes you need a break when your mental health is not where it's supposed to be, or you're just not in a place where you just want to, you want to do anything, or you just feel unmotivated. And that's how I've been feeling. I've been feeling unmotivated and uninspired to really just film videos. So I decided to just do this one though, because this one is one that's very important to me and very close to my heart, because I deal with it, and I have people who are close to me that I love dearly who also deal with the same issues. Now, there has been a lot of talk about Summer Walker. Now, by now, everybody should know who Summer Walker is. She is an amazing, talented singer, songwriter. I love her so much. She's just an amazing artist. Now, she recently went on tour. She did her first and last tour, and she received a lot of negative feedback from that tour. Now, to give you a little backstory, Summer Walker has definitely been open about her having social anxiety, and she also opened up to us about how she feeds off energy from other people and how she's an empath. And if you never dealt with anxiety or never been around people who deal with anxiety, I definitely wouldn't, I wouldn't expect for you to understand. But she's been very open about her having social anxiety and how feeding off other people's energy is sometimes not good for her. It's really a stressor, and it's really overwhelming for her to be around a large group of people. She's definitely been open with us about that. She's never tried to hide it, and she just received so much negative comments, so many negative comments, so much negative backlash, and so many people were just like really coming for her on the internet, because a lot of people were saying they really didn't enjoy the tour. They said she was very closed under her performances, and that she was kind of mumbling. She didn't have great stage presence. People that purchased the meet and greet tickets said she really didn't want to get too close to them when they were taking their pictures, and just different, just a bunch of negative stuff. And Summer Walker did get on Instagram to clarify, to say, you know, I deal with social anxiety. I'm an empath, so I don't mean to offend anyone, but this is what I deal with. This is what I go through on a daily basis. This is me. Like, you know, I deal with social anxiety. This is something that's out of my control. It's no cure for it, but you can only just work through it. Now, I did watch a couple of videos from people who posted their videos of their experience of the tour on YouTube. So I did watch the performance, and I could definitely tell, you know, she has social anxiety, because I just don't think that there's never a doubt in my mind. Let me clarify, there was never a doubt in my mind that she has social anxiety, but it's very clear and evident that she has social anxiety. I don't think anyone would just get on stage and just be shy, you know, and very closed like that if they weren't going through something. Like, because people, you know, they don't want to come and see you. They're not going to purchase tickets anymore. So I don't think, you know, nobody would do that intentionally unless there was an issue. And she has openly admitted she has social anxiety. Now, here comes my opinion. I definitely feel Summer Walker 100%. I am not here to bash her. I am not here to judge her, because at the end of the day, I can relate. Because me, myself, I deal with anxiety, and I have family members who deal with anxiety. Family members that are close to me and I love dearly. So I feel like people shouldn't be so quick to judge something that they don't understand, they've never experienced, or been around someone who has experienced. When someone is going through something within mental health, whether it be anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, bipolarism, all of that, if someone is dealing with things like that, of course it's not going to seem normal to people who don't deal with mental health issues. I agree with Summer 100%. I feel like I would have responded the same way. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but this is what's going on with me. I'm opening myself up to share with you what's going on with me. And as a fan, as a person who's supposed to be my supporter, that's all I want you to do. I want you to support me and be understanding. It's not that I'm trying to be mean or that I'm trying to keep my distance from you. It's that this is just my personal feelings. This is a struggle. This is a personal issue that I'm dealing with, and I'm opening up to you and telling you what it is, but I still have to deal with it. And this is how I'm dealing with it. This is how I'm dealing with it. Now, I don't know if Summer has sought out help with her social anxiety. I don't know if she's seeing someone, whether it be therapy or some type of treatment. That I do not know, because I don't know Summer Walker personally. But as for myself, I have sought out treatments before. I've gone to therapy before, and when I tell you, it really saved my life. It helped me. It helped me to really take control of my anxiety. Yes, I have moments and I have days where I feel like I'm losing control, and I just feel like, you know, helpless, and I feel like there's not a lot that I could do. But I'm getting the help, and I'm seeking the help, and I'm trying to deal with it in a positive, you know, manner, in a positive way. Not saying that she isn't, but everybody has their own way of handling things, their own ways of calming down. You know what works for you. You know what works for you as an individual. Even for, you know, a problem, even with just being stressed out. Everybody gets stressed out every now and then, but you know what calms you down when you get stressed out. You know how to take the weight off and how to lift the burdens. And if you don't know, and you're taking steps to figure it out, that's great as well, because you're trying to figure out what helps calm that down. And if her wanting to be an artist and perform, but you know what I'm saying, I don't want to do the meet and greets. That's okay. You know, she wants to give us the music. She wants to give us the music, but she doesn't really want that interaction, that one-on-one personal interaction. And that's okay because that's her personal choice. I preferably like to hear the music and, you know, get to know the music. A lot of these artists out here, you know, I'm here for the music. I'm not here to be best friends with this person, you know. And I have purchased meet and greet tickets before. I met K Michelle quite a few times. I've had the pleasure of meeting her. I purchased a meet and greet for her tour last year, and I used to know her tour when the Great Escape tour came to Raleigh a couple of years ago. I actually had the pleasure of meeting Candy, and I also met Tamar. And as you see these pictures back here on my wall, these are like my memory pictures. This is kind of like a memory wall for me. People that I've met that I look up to and admire, and family members and friends that I love dearly that are very close to me. Not just anybody gets up on this wall, I'm telling you. And I'm a huge fan of Tamar. I'm a huge fan of Candy, and a huge fan of her and K Michelle. And when, you know, when I had the pleasure of meeting them, I did ask, you know, is it okay if I hug you? Is it okay, you know, I didn't just go in for the hug, you know, and nothing like that. You know, is it okay if I hug you? Is it okay if I do a snap? You know, is it okay? And I just think that's common courtesy to ask, you know, hey, do you mind if I do this? Does this make, you know, because sometimes meeting strangers, you know, makes you uncomfortable. Now, I will say K Michelle and Tamar, those two that I met, they were very, like, you know, very open to hugs, and they were just like, you know, themselves and very cool, laid back, chill. K Michelle is such a hugger. She's such a sweet person. Like, she's so humble and so real, and she loves like an embrace. Like, I just feel like, you know, there are people who are like that, and there are people who aren't, and they just, you know, they don't do the interaction that well. But I feel like a lot of people should really give summer a break. And the reason I decided, I know it probably seems like I'm all over the place, but the reason I decided to do this video is because I know a lot of people are like, oh, this may sound like a broken record. I talk about mental health and me having anxiety all the time. Well, I'm never going to stop talking about it, because we need people out here on these platforms advocating for mental health. Advocating, it's not talked about enough. In my opinion, it's not talked about enough. And if God blesses me with the opportunity to have a platform, I'm going to use it to speak on mental health, because we need a voice as well. We need a voice, and not a lot of people talk about mental health. Mental health is very important. It is so important. We have people in the mental health community dealing with so many issues and are afraid to speak out because they don't want to be labeled as crazy or a psycho, or you're a sociopath, you're a psychopath. No, you know, to me that's bullying, putting a label on somebody. Like, to me, that is bullying. And there have been times where I was afraid to open up to even my best of friends or people that were close to me, because I was afraid of being labeled as crazy. Because here I am having these, you know, I'm having these panic attacks, and at the time I didn't have a name for it because I didn't know what they were called. I'm freaking out, and I don't know who to talk to, who to turn to, who I can tell, who I can trust, because at the time I did not know that I was dealing with anxiety. So I didn't have a name for it. It's like, this is happening, but I don't have a name for it. What do you call this? Why am I feeling like this? Why do I feel like this all the time? And once I figured out what it was, got a name for it, got the help that I needed, got the steps to help control it, things became a lot easier for me. Things became easier. It became more tolerant. I can manage it. I'm coping with it. There's no cure. You just have to cope with it. And I talk to my friends about this all the time because they always want to know, like, you know, what is it like having anxiety? What are some of the things that you deal with? And just different things like that. And I don't mind expressing, you know, now I don't. I'm a bit more open now. I don't mind expressing, you know, the panic attacks that I have, the symptoms, the signs, the things that I go through, why sometimes I feel sad and sometimes I feel happy and sometimes I just have my emotions clumped together and I don't know why, and I'm feeling overwhelmed and I'm just feeling this way and that way and my emotions are all over the place and I'm just stressed out. I can't breathe. I just feel like everything is crashing on me. So I definitely have my signs and my triggers, and change is definitely a trigger. Stress is a trigger. When I just get too overwhelmed, when it's too much going on around me, that triggers my anxiety as well. So the people have their different triggers, their different symptoms, their different signs. So if you deal with anxiety, or you know someone that deals with anxiety, I'm here for you. I'm here with you. You're not alone. I just want to let you know you're not alone. We're in this together. And I really made this video because I feel like it's not okay. It's not okay to attack someone who's dealing with something so serious, or to bully them, or to get on the internet and just speak a bunch of negative comments or say a bunch of negative things about them. It's not okay because she's trying. She got up at the Soul Train Awards and what some people may not call it a speech, but she got up and said her thank yous. And I'm pretty sure that took a lot for her. And that was a big step for her. And me personally, I don't deal with social anxiety, but I can imagine, you know, what it feels like you're anxious and being in front of a lot of people, and, you know, you're transferring energy with people. You know, I definitely get that, and I definitely can understand that. But I just really made this video, and it's not only about Summer Walker, but just about anxiety in general, just about the mental health community in general. There are a lot of people out there that are going through these issues. They are real. They are real. It's not pretend. It's not played. You think someone wants to feel like that? You think that she wants to get on the stage and feel the way she does? You think she not wants to interact with fans? I just feel like people should really just give her a break. And I feel like people should recognize and acknowledge things that are going on with mental health more. And like I said, I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep advocating for people who deal with mental health issues. I'm going to keep talking about it, and I just pray that one day God blesses me with the platform to where I can do something even bigger and even greater. But if I just reach one person and inspire one person and encourage one person to keep going, that's dealing with anxiety or depression, or who's bipolar, or dealing with any type of mental health issue, I'm going to feel good and feel accomplished, because I just want to help people. I feel like that is like my life's mission, to help people in what shape or form that may be. I want to help people. And getting on here doing makeup videos, you know, to me, I feel like it helps somebody, because, you know, sometimes you see other people we see people here on YouTube, and we see them putting out videos and they put out content. A lot of times you don't know. Sometimes people just need that one video, whether you just talking about an eyeshadow palette or you're reviewing, but this person looks up to you and you inspire them. Sometimes that one video could change a person's life, or change their day and change their entire mood. But the main message behind this video is that mental health is very important, and don't judge what you don't understand. Don't be negative about something that you don't understand. Mental health is not talked about enough. It is not talked about enough. And me being a person that deals with this on a daily basis, it's not talked about enough. It's not. It's hard. Being someone that deals with it, like I said, on a daily basis, it's hard. It's not easy. It's a journey. It's a never-ending journey. It's a road that you continue to go on. You have to keep walking the path. You got to stay the course. And I have my bad days. And I have days where I don't want to be around anybody. I just want to stay in my bubble because I'm feeling all different kind of ways. But I just really wanted to sit down and talk about it because it's really been pressing on me and bothering me, because I feel like a lot of people should be a little bit more courteous and have empathy. Just have a little bit more empathy for the things that she's going through and the things that people are going through in general. Like I said, I didn't want to make this video solely about Summer Walker, but I just thought that this would just be the perfect time. This would be the perfect video because Summer Walker deals with social anxiety. And I wanted to kind of talk about anxiety because lately I haven't been in the best mental space to record videos and to do makeup. And I recently been thinking about making a change. And that includes relocating, you know, really kind of revamping my plan career-wise and trying to staying in the beauty arena, but trying to take a different avenue. Do I really want to continue doing YouTube? Do I just want to just do something different? Just, you know, there's been a lot going on in my head, and I've just been not so happy and not in the best headspace, so I haven't been recording as much as I should. And I also feel like everybody needs a break from social media, just for your mental health and just physically too, because it could be draining if you get on the internet and you just see a lot of negativity, because there's not a lot, you know, there is a lot of positivity out here on the internet, but there's always gonna be negativity no matter what. Even in reality, people are negative, but you really need that break just to give your mind a break, give yourself some clarity, and just to meditate and just really make sure, you know, am I right within? Like, am I spiritually right? Am I physically right? Mentally? Am I in the right headspace? You know, am I the best me that I can be? And I'm a person that believes that I can't give you my best unless I'm at my best. So I have to be at my best 100% before I can give you anything, before I feel like I can inspire anybody. Me personally, I just feel like I have to be at my best before I can give you the best of me. So that I can give you the best of me, I want you to have the best of me. So I have to be at my 100%. So I've definitely just been going through some changes. Just a lot has been going on. So I just decided to sit down and make a video, just talk to you guys for a little bit. You know, I changed my hair up. If you know me on my channel, I'm gonna have a different hairstyle every month. I just love to change my hair out, just be free expression and just, you know, do different things. But I just really wanted to sit down and talk to you guys. This issue is very pressing on me, and I just feel like people should really give Summer a break. People should really just do your research on social anxiety. Do your research on mental health, and, you know, really take the time to have some empathy and understand the things that people are going through. Because believe it or not, it's hard. And it's something that we just have to live with. And we cope with it the best way that we can. And we do whatever we can so to not offend anybody, to not make anybody feel bad. You know, but at the end of the day, when someone is dealing with something, you can't fault them for doing the best they can and trying and handling it in their own way. Because that's what you have to do. You have to handle things the best way that you can. So if there's anything that you're going through, just remember you're not alone in it. You're not alone in it. And like I said, I'm going to continue speaking out for the mental health community, and I really feel like this is something that we should shed a lot more light on. But we're coming up on 24 minutes, and I don't want to talk y'all's heads off, but if this video inspired just one person, I feel like I've done a great deed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that, you know, it was informative, and I hope it encourages you to really just research mental health, research anxiety, learn more about it. You may have someone close to you that's dealing with it and they don't know how to tell you and they don't know how to explain it to you. So just really do your research and really learn, and you know, pray for us. Pray for people who deal with anxiety like me, because we definitely need the inspiration. We definitely need the uplifting comments. We definitely need the positive. It really helps whether you know it or not. It helps. It helps. It helps. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.